Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now a swing and a soft liner, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Sent toward first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
In is Christian Yelich, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Two out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 delivery. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. A runner on first with 2 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Saunders is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Miami. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Dan Straley is on the mound for game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Howie Kendrick.
And they start him out away with a called strike. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Now the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. In for strike 2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Gordon has got it, and the side is retired. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Settling in now, JT Realmuto.
Leading
His
off for
past
Miami.
line against Aaron
Catcher,
Nola. 4 hits
JT
in 16
Realmuto.
tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope,
And there's
that's a
one
ball.
well above the zone for a ball.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give
Batting
up a
second,
walk, but to do it on
third
4
baseman,
pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown
Prado.
off right now.
Now at the plate, Martin Prado. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for second. And the hit and run works to perfection as it's into right for a base hit. Realmuto rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a
First
lead, get to that bullpen, they got a
number
shot to win this
28.
game.
Into the box now, number 28, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Time for a look at the
Batting in.
majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies.
Miguel.
And I'm looking in the outfield, Odubel Herrera. When the Phillies were turning things around and turning that organization upside down, bringing up young talent, he was the first guy. Won batting titles in the minor leagues and really got off to a good start in the big leagues as well.
So striding in, Miguel Rojas. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch on its way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Into the box, Dan Straley. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 9, second baseman. D.
Digging in to try it
Gordon.
again. D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one, he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Second and third, 2 away. Hot shot to third. Franco has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 1 and the Phillies nothing. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Fouled back. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
And he misses there. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And in the outfield, Giancarlo Stanton. You know, we get so enamored with his home runs. And yes, they're pretty because he can hit some long ones. But I think because he hits so many long home runs, we forget about how good defender he is. He's got a cannon for an arm. Talking about throwing a frozen rope, he can throw it with the best of them.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And that one stayed up a little high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250, a dozen home runs, and an even 50 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. And the pitch on 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Herrera. Makes the play, 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they're on top 1-0. plate, Cameron Rupp. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's by him for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Aaron Nola.
Stepping up now, Aaron Nola. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Martin Prado will be next. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Martin Prado now looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And there's at number 2.
Now batting, number 28.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 28 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Dan Straley.
Standing in now, Dan Straley, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch to short, right to him, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Here's Howie Kendrick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
This is for Prado down at third. 1 away.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Andres Blanco.
Stepping into the box, Andres Blanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Standing in, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here comes the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Stanton, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now here's the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you ever talk about a much-needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Into the box, Michael Franco, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Cameron Rupp, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Here's D. Gordon now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Galvis will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder, Christian.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
1-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Freddie Galvis.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbo coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Nola.
In now, Aaron Nola, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Prado is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit in the air to center field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Andres Blanco 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses again. Ball 3. Odubel Herrera would be next. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another one sent foul. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing. That's going to be all for Dan Straley. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. David Phelps is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
David Phelps.
Odubel Herrera will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Standing in now, Tommy Joseph, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. On the move is Stanton, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins 1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike, and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Martin Prado now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kendrick moves over, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his left. Rojas, a quick out number one.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Saunders. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. One out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Cameron Rupp, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Then off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Genmar Gomez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 46, Genmar Gomez. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number
striding in once again, number 28. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Miami, first baseman, number 28.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And the changeup is way low that time.
2-1.
Hit in the air out to left field. Kendrick shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready for another chance. Miguel Rojas. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And that misses, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Matt Dendecker will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Dendecker.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Career numbers against Genmar Gomez. 1 for 6. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Saunders on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Junichi Tazawa come on now as he prepares to pitch in his 85th game this year.
Junichi Tazawa.
Number 34 will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Number 34.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Here's Howie Kendrick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. didn't work. But now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And he'll break through with a solid knock here. His first of the ball game. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning. You're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Standing in now, Andres Blanco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Runner at second here with one man out. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Odubel Herrera will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
The 0-1 pitch. Now both runners on the move. Pitch swung out. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Pat Neshek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17, Pat Neshek.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Not very aggressive there, as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Giancarlo Stanton, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner, but foul. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Jeffrey Perez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 77. Jeffrey Perez.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here it is on 3-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Get the double play.
Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Kirk Neuenhuis will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 10, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Take him, hit the ground ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Shut it down here.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Dalyar Hinojosa was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Martin Prado will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. And now everybody's running. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, number 28, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run here on 4 base hits. No errors. And 3 men left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins 2. Jeffrey Perez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 77.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 10, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Ellington is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Adeiny Echeverria is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready for another shot now, Tommy Joseph. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Perez has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Michael Saunders. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Number 41 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41.
And a fastball just a bit up. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3. Freddie Galvis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Now the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
One and one, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and 2, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Perez has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Nighttime shot of Philadelphia City Hall as we're back for the 9th inning from Citizens Bank Park. Joaquin Benoit takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Rojas. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Miguel Rojas.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
Here's Echeverria now. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, D. Gordon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. 1-0 count. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez. The bunt attempt is popped up. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. And that one stayed up a little high.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in, Kirk Neuenhuis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Runners off for second. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Now this is a veteran struggling right here. Look, he's already blown the save, but the experience comes in knowing I've blown the save, but now I can't blow the game.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kendrick going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 34 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 34.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Neuenhuis waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Blanco.
Ready once again, Andres Blanco. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit sharply on the ground. Gordon is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, number 28 on the season, as they take the lead 4-3.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 55.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the left-hander out of Long Beach State, Cesar Ramos, that gets the call.
Up next for the Marlins.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Base is empty here with nobody out. To right field. Saunders is under it. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 40,
Marcell Ozuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Marcell Ozuna.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Saunders sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is in the air to left. Kendrick has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 28.
Now at the plate, number 28. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. That's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Miguel Rojas would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Saunders is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies 3. Brad Boxberger takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Odubel Herrera.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Now here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
For Philadelphia.
So coming to the plate, Tommy Joseph. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Rojas takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
So striding forward now, Maikel Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He pulls this one into right, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Brian Ellington wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Brad Boxberger closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.